Hello, everybody! Hello! I am so sorry that I did not stream the last couple days. Women, hi! Hello, Miss Amy, hello. I apologize if y'all can hear my fan. Hi, hello Ari, welcome. I just found out one of my friends has retired from streaming, and this was 3 months ago. I looked into her server, and I'm like, huh, there's not a lot of activity going on in here. Took a look at her stuff. Her last stream notification was 3 months ago. I was like, I should take a look at that. I've been informed the best girl is set to appear. The best girl? Set to appear? Huh? Who? I wish to know. The title? Oh, yeah, I love her too. The title has informed me. All my windows are weird. Hold on. Okay. I don't even have the fucking game up. What is wrong with me? SLARPG. My favorite character is Claire, but regardless, based. My favorite character is Melody, I think. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Jade Bunbun, Moon Bunny VTuber. Today we are doing Super Lesbian. It's not on. Right, it doesn't show up in the game capture for some reason. Browser. There we go. Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I just want to pick at Claire's brain. She's the kind of character I want to study under a microscope and just see what makes her tick. F5? F5. Gotta move this to the center. There we go. Okay. I mean, honestly, like, it is obviously because it's, like, her alpha, more or less, was Twilight Sparkle. So I feel like her and Twilight Sparkle are, like, very similar. My character writer, roleplayer brain sees this cow and just zooms in on her. I mean, that is the thing with, like, magical characters, is, like, for the most part, they're just strange, different. Funny, silly, weird, interesting. And in this case, queer in multiple senses. Alright, when last we left off, we fended off the attack on Green Ridge. Oh no, I almost hit New Adventure. We fended off the attack from, or on Green Ridge, and we have gone to, and also traumatized, but we've only gotten hints of that so far. From what Bobby has talked about on Blue Sky, she said that she was thinking on introducing Brightport in SLARPG 2, which I'm excited for. The game audio is not going, I'm an idiot. Yeah, there we go. I forgot what I was talking about. Right, when last we left off, we fended off the attack on Green Ridge, and we have gone to learn more magical ways to help and stuff. And we've gone to the teacher of the guardian of our town. This is loud. Is this loud to anyone else? Not like too loud. I feel like I'm having to talk over myself. Politics. Little narrative dissonance. Oh no, I don't want to exit game. If we do actually visit Brightport in a sequel, I need to see more of Claire and Jody's shared history to be explored. Yes, I would love that. I want to see... Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I can't really talk about right now on stream, but there's a lot of stuff in this game I would like to see be explored more in a sequel. Like, some of the stuff on the island. I want to know... I want to know what happened to those. But I have already played this game more or less to completion 3 other times on stream. But I feel that being that this is another playthrough, I feel like I can't talk about it just yet. Because Jody isn't, like, explored in this game nearly as much as the other Novas. Oh yeah, most definitely. Like, Jody is kind of like the boring one. She's like, and I don't mean boring in like a bad way, she's just not, like you said, she's not explored. She's the protective one, yeah. She's simple. That's the word, she's simple. There's not a lot to her. Oh wait, I never noticed that before. Her ponytail wags. That's cool. Oh yeah, and we also learned that Big Miss Yellow Dragon Zinnia here is, she used to be friends with the goddess who attacked Green Ridge. I'd also like to bring up how quick Jody is to step in whenever Claire is under fire. Oh yeah, I think it's got. I think it's definitely got to stem from when they were in Brightport together, I believe.
Look at that fucking brick.
Oh, that's a phone.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a water bottle.
Now I need a water bottle that's a brick.
Ready to split up? Remember, it's Allison with Jody and Melody with Claire. You're also going to be out there a while, so make absolutely sure you've got everything you need. You know, it's occurred to me that we haven't seen... So, Jody and Allison and Melody and Claire get split up together. Melody and Allison are together alone at the start of the game. But then we never see, like, Claire and Jody alone, or Melody and Jody alone. You know, I don't think I've ever selected this. What if we need to heal? If you get hurt, just come back to my place. Ready to split up? Remember, it's Allison with Jody, Melody with Claire. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, if y'all are wondering why I'm not using my VTuber model, it's because it's hot. Fuck that. We're ready. Fuck it. I don't even need to sit up since I'm not using my model. I'm laying down. She gets away with too much. Claire needs someone to be supportive of her ambitions. The fortune teller hints at her being a proverbial albatross in the cards. This is my reading, not Claire's. Leave her out of this. Trapped at the end of the labyrinth. Ease up on Claire. I'm sure she has a plan. Faith is being particularly harsh on her. Don't take this out all on Claire. This is my fault. Like, it's gotta be something that stems from Brightport. Resilient Aura. Scorch. Okay, no, it's like this game is louder for some reason. At least it's louder than I remember. Dragon berries. Oh, shit, voice acting. No, I gotta sit up. God damn it. Jodie is very quick to step up the bat for Claire. Want to see that explored more? Want to see a story that digs to the root of Jodie's protectiveness and how that could tie into her shared history with Claire. So, hey, you've been awful quiet lately. I'm a pretty quiet person. Maybe, but not like this. You've barely said a thing all day. Are you doing okay? What? Look, I know something happened with you and Allison. You can talk to me about it if you want. You, like, cool with Allison acting like nothing's wrong between you two? Should I not be? You tell me. No, I don't want my girlfriend to sulk. I don't want to bring the whole team down with me. I'd rather just focus on the mission and try to make myself useful here. Besides, I know Allison's going through her own crap right now. She's just better at hiding it around you. Sorry, I didn't mean to prod. Let's just look for more berries. God, I have not VA'd in a bit. And it is very fucking obvious. Actually, hold on. I forgot to kiss Beverly. How could I forget to kiss Beverly? Claire going, don't act like I don't know how everyone talks about me when I'm not in the room. Only for Zinnia to talk about how Faith's told her about how passionate she is and eager to challenge herself. That said, to be fair, usually when Claire isn't around, we do hear about how... Faith has talked about how... inconvenient, for lack of better phrasing, it is to have Claire in town. Like, from Faith's own words, Claire is more troublesome than fucking Mr. Leone. There's definitely talk about that stuff, but it isn't the whole picture. It's definitely not the whole picture. But it's like that, what is that thing called? The, negativity? The... Not negativity, the, Negative bias? Man, that might be close to it. It's like how something negative feels a lot more than something positive. It's like, you could be gifted 3 things... Or no, if, like, one thing being stolen from you feels worse than... It feels more bad than how good 3 things being given to you is, kind of. Yes, Beverly. Shit! 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 Claire very much didn't expect Faith to have nice things to say about her, so Zinnia relaying just kind of left her speechless. Joy. Oh, son of a bitch. Do you have revival tears? I do, but I want to save them. Save them for what? Your birthday? No, my birthday was last week. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Or actually, hold on. I can heal faster than you can hurt me. If you haven't checked, my numbers are bigger than yours. I heal faster than you can hurt me. Anyone else who's seen, Sword Art Abridged? SOAA? Or SAOA? I can tell you what happened if you still want to know. Of course! I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but no, I don't mind. Allison said she wanted to quit. Oh. Does she still want to quit? I haven't even seen regular SAO. I will tell you, the better experience is the Abridged series. Like, they actually do some, like, plot fixing. Because even the, Oh, that's new. I just found a tear in my shirt. Even, like, the creator of SAO has said that the original series, as he worked on it, was not that great. But no, yeah, like the abridged series actually does some like plot fixing and stuff. Granted, it is a much different tone than the regular series is, which, you know, is kind of a go figure for most. Like, you're not gonna get the same vibe from Hood JJK as you are from regular JJK. Does she still want to quit? I don't know. I mean, I guess I can't blame her if she thinks she won't stand a chance against Verena. I'm not sure anyone would. It's not that. It's me. I know she wouldn't feel this way if it wasn't for me. I'm pulling her back. She wanted to let you and Jody go on ahead to Greenridge without us when we were leaving the desert, too. She had her doubts about me, and they were all confirmed by that stupid breakdown I had. That doesn't sound like the Allison I know. She always seemed like your biggest cheerleader to... Sorry, I'm just rubbing salt in the wound. If there's anyone you should be mad at, it's me. Don't blame Allison. Let's just keep going. Son of a bitch. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go over to this thing real quick. I'm so ready for the clarity fuel coming up. You know what? Speaking of clarity, I remember, Bobby did a, poll on Twitter on, like, who would be the top in the relationship between Allison and Melody. Everyone picked Allison. She then did a poll on who would be the top in the relationship of Melody and Claire. And everyone picked Claire, and then she posted that to Blue Sky, and I was like, wait, you're just like... you're just like... You're doing this with your own characters? Even though they have, like, an established, partnership? I thought it was Claire on top. I was like, wait, you're doing this even though, like, they have an established, relationship in canon? And... yeah, she just responded, like, I mean, other people are going to ship them, I can't really stop them, so may as well just get in on the fun. I was like, damn. Respect. Because, like, that is the thing, is that, like, you're not going to be able to stop people from shipping your characters with other characters. Da, 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 da. I also think there were screenshots of Tumblr polls done by someone else. No? I checked and I'm right. Really? The polls were done by someone else? I thought they were done by Bobby. Now I'm looking it up. Akarensumi. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what fandom that is. Bobby. Bobby. I think it's so funny how Bobby is like a unisex name. Who Top's poll is one of the few posts that actually comes up for clarity tag on Tumblr. Come on, Bobby, where are your screenshots at? Oh, yeah, here we are. The people have spoken. Oh, it was actually a lot closer than I thought it was on the topping. Allison tops, Melody tops. I wonder if it was Melody, which, yeah, there's no way Claire tops in any of her relationships. I don't know, she might be a service top in, she might be a service top in a relationship with Beverly. Nah, Bev tops there too. You know what? I am an enlightened individual, and my Claire ship is with Ralsei. I ship Claire and Ralsei together. Snow Batman appears. Paindeer appears. Brazil. Okay. And then Scorch, fuck you. I mean, Rousey's with the fun gang who are still in school, so I probably wouldn't. Isn't that the thing, though? Is, like, the fucking... Because, like, Toriel says that, like, oh, you're gonna get ready for college soon and shit. So, like, I always figured, like, the fun gang and their other, like, fellow, like, same class students are, like, 18 or something. Because, like, I don't know about you, but I was never told you're gonna start college soon. Except for when I was in my very last year of high school. I think it was more about Asriel coming home from university. No, because Toriel says that, like, talking to Chris, like... Hold on. Do 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 do. How has no one screenshot this? She says university. That's why I'm not finding it. Yeah, she says someday. Yeah, she says someday soon you'll be going off to university. I am remembering AP classes, which usually start around junior year. AP classes usually lead to, like, extra credits in college, along with that. So if they were to start in junior year, if they are in junior year at the earliest, then they would be either 16 or 17. And then you have Ralsei, who's maybe like 5 days old. Like, it would definitely be, like, at most, senior year of high school. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Wouldn't really see that going romantic. Galsei or not. Galsei? How old is Claire? Claire's like, 20? Transfem Ralsei? Ah. Claire's 21? You'd think you would think I would know since I look through their bios like every time I play the game. Oh, bitch. What about you? Huh? You asked about me earlier, but how are you holding up? Oh, terrible, but what else is new? Well, thanks for caring about my well-being, at least. You don't have to patronize me. I know this... I know this mess I got us in... Why can't I read? I know this mess I got us all into blows. You have every right to be mad at me. No, I meant it. Oh, well, thank you, I guess. Clara once again speechless when someone nice to her. I mean, it's a hard thing to, like, wrap your head around. Like, why would someone be nice to you, you know? Jesus Christ, you're fast. Oh, there's a note from Zinnia in here. You're doing great. Here's a little something to keep you going. Z. How thoughtful of her. What do you think of Zinnia? Huh? Oh, she's great. I guess I've just been a little too stuck in my own head to show that I appreciate her help. I can't believe she's still so willing to help us after the bomb we dropped on her. I'd probably be a total wreck in her shoes. Everyone copes with hardship in different ways. I guess Zinnia tries to redirect her energy towards helping people. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about this guy. Let's see, I can do the magic aura and then scorch. Did you see the full res enemy artwork? The unblurred cryptid is there? No, I haven't. We finally have decrypted. Okay, no, I gotta go back down. Ooh, give me that. No. Did you go left from the chest? I went down. Yeah, okay. God, oh my god, I hate playing this game with a controller. I need to get another controller with a non-broken D-pad, please. Hi, Mimic. Oh, you guys look like you're going through some stuff right now. That kind of makes things awkward. Haha. I think I'm just going to leave you alone. Okay, bye. No, come back, I want to kiss you. Why am I in the mood for a hot dog? Also, to answer your question, no, I didn't. I think I can already smell the next dragonberry bush nearby. Really? From this distance? Yeah, it's a pretty strong smell. You can't smell anything? Nope. Huh. Guess that's a perk of being a fox. You're just full of surprises, huh, Melody? $2,000 gold! You know, it's funny, I feel like the first time I played this game, I wasn't really hurting for money, and on my 4th playthrough, I've been hurting for money the whole time. Wintry Witch appears. Well, first off, fuck whatever kind of thing you're gonna do there. Hey! Hey! Motherfucker! Give that shit back. No, because your attack doesn't really do much. Dragonberries. I should try to enjoy this little trip while I can, I guess. I've always liked the snow, you know? There's something calming about it. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's nice. Allison and I used to have a lot of fun every winter when we were little. We'd go sledding a lot, and she'd throw snowballs at our bullies. Maybe weather like this just evokes those memories for me. Maybe. I'm kinda having fun on the ice, personally. We should brought skates. You can skate? I skated a lot as a kid. Lots of good places to skate in Brightport in the winter, and it gave me a reason to get out of the house. I was always too scared and clumsy to learn how to skate back then. Well, you don't seem scared of the ice now. I guess not, huh? Well, one more batch of berries should be enough. Let's look for that and then head back. Come here, bitch. Oh, no, okay. Resilient aura. Stop that. Fuck it, just keep on building up your star power. Time for my favorite scene, or not? No, we got one more, Do-do-do-do-do. Now, time for my favorite scene in the damn game. Oh, that's the last push. Here, I'll go grab that. Oh, sure. Ow! Crap! Claire? What happened? Are you okay? Sorry, I had an itch. There was something buried under the snow and I tripped. I think I twisted my ankle really bad. It might be sprained. God, what a stupid accident. Make it through all these battles with monsters and this is what gets me? Figures. It's okay. I should be able to heal this. You sure? It'll take a little while since it isn't just a surface level injury, but yeah, this is the kind of thing I studied for. Okay. Thanks, Melody. God, your mood was actually starting to improve and I had to go and ruin it like always. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for all this. For what? Everything! You and Allison and Jody and Faith are all risking your lives to help fix my mistakes, and I'm hardly even grateful. I rushed you and Allison into this guild crap because I thought it would be a good experience, and look where we are now. This guild even managed to drive a wedge between you and Allison. If we even make it out of this, then I don't blame you if you want to quit. It can be hard for me to talk to you sometimes, just because... it can be hard for me to talk to most people. You can be intense, and sometimes you leap before you look. But you've also done so much for me. You gave me my magic, and I don't think you would have bothered if you didn't care. You really are one of my best friends, Claire. God, you're so nice, like, all the time. I summoned some sort of glitch apocalypse, and you're still not mad at me. This would be easier if you were all mad at me, you know? Just get it over with. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. You all still have this misguided trust in me when I deserve to get chewed out. I don't know how I tricked you into believing in me. It's just gonna make it sting harder when I fail. Do you want me to be mad at you? No. Forget it. I mean, I don't know if I'm as nice as you think I am deep down. I'm not pleased about the situation we're in, but that doesn't mean we aren't friends. Have I ever told you much about my life back home? A little, but not much. Why? I didn't really have many friends growing up in Brightport, and my family always treated me like garbage. Jody was all I had. But then Jody graduated and moved away, and finishing high school as a closeted trans girl with no friends was terrible. And I didn't have the grades or money to go to a good sorcerer's college. After high school, I was just suffocated. I had to do something fast to keep my life from going completely off the rails. Sometimes I feel like my life's barely just begun. Like everyone else got an 18-year head start, and it's already too late for me to catch up. As soon as I could, I got away from my family and moved in with Jody. She was the only person who made me feel safe. I figured I'd just room with her, get a crappy job in Greenridge to help pay the bills, and start studying magic on my own. Just get it a lot as an excuse to get out of the house, yep. I didn't know if any part of that plan would work out, but you and Allison and Beverly and everyone else have done nothing but try to make me feel welcome here, even when I've been a careless jerk. Which is often, let's be real. Even Faith. She cuts me so much slack. I thought I had the perfect opportunity to make something of myself here, and I didn't want to waste it. That's why I rushed everyone into this whole thing. And why I pushed myself so hard with magic. It just really bit me in the ass this time. Plus, I know we don't talk that much, but you're the only other trans girl I've ever really been friends with in real life. You've always been really supportive, and I don't know if I've made it clear how much that means to me. We've got to look out for each other. If we don't, then who will? Hey, sorry it took the apocalypse for me to say I care about you, Melody. Likewise. If we make it through this, we should hang out more. You know, under less dire circumstances. Jody moved out of Brightport before Claire was even able to. That's another thing I want to see explored, how the two might feel about that. Also, your leg probably finished healing about a minute ago now. Oh! Yeah, it does feel better. Thank you. You know, this might sound absurd, but I think this little outing has given me an idea. What kind of idea? Come on, I'll tell you on the way back to Zinnia's place. A short time earlier. And this, my friends, fellows, is why you save your potions and ethers. Obviously, they're on good enough terms to be roommates, but Jody left Claire to graduate closeted and alone. That makes me wonder if Jody knew about Claire being trans beforehand. Hey, you think we should taste test these to make sure they're ripe? They look ripe to me. Oh, so you're an expert on magical fruits now, huh? I mean, I definitely know more about food than you. We both know I'm a better cook. Okay, I just want to see what they taste like. I've never had dragonberries before. They're rare. Alright everybody, it looks like ads are about to start here in a minute. If y'all don't want to deal with ads, please feel free to subscribe. If y'all don't want to or cannot subscribe, please feel free to stick around, watch the ads. Watching the ads helps out around here. And if you want to support me beyond watching the ads, you can also toss $1 at me through my code for your Patreon. Links in the description below on YouTube or my About Me on Twitch. You can also support some items that I have up on Throne, throne.com/JadeBunbun. I have stuff up on there to help out the stream, such as ring light, memory card, headset, or also other stuff. Blibbity blah, wrote a whole fanfic about how I imagine Claire's shared history with Jody being only it was from Jody's POV. That's interesting. We literally just had dragonberry tea with Zinnia. Yeah, but the raw berries are a whole different experience. It's all about the mouthfeel. Fine, just one can't hurt, I guess. It tastes like the tea we just had. You don't say. Alright, ads should be starting now. Bum bum ba da dum ba da bum ba da bum. And then this way, over here, this way again, up. Alright, ads are going, so I cannot go through this text. Bong. Hello, everybody! Welcome back from the ads. How they met, how they bonded, and taking into account the fact that Claire would often visit Jodie's family. Geez, you think Zinnia has to go through all this every time she wants some dragonberries? I mean, she probably flies over all this, right? She has wings. Oh, yeah, probably. I wanted to ask if she can really fly, but I figured that might be rude. Scooby-Doo, son of a bitch, where are you? We got some work to do now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Oh, shit. What's going on? Hello? Am I still streaming? Hello? gonna pull up my phone. Am I still streaming? I'm scared. Okay, it looks like I'm still streaming. Chat thing doesn't seem to be progressing. Hi, I see and hear stream. I think I'm gonna have to close these. Okay, stream is healthy. It doesn't look like there's been any disconnection. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, gonna test. Alright, cool. It looks like I'm connected. Hello! That was scary. My opera shut down for a second. How everybody doing? I'm actually gonna see if it's still, Wow, I see. But yeah, hi. Hello! Nope, I fucked up. Nope. I was gonna yap more about my fanfic before the stream shat itself. Go ahead and continue yapping about your fanfic. I got my own fanfic ideas. Not necessarily about, SLARPG, but I do have my own fanfic ideas for different things. God, I forget how to go in there. I don't think I'm supposed to go in there yet, actually. Yeah, I'm not supposed to go in there yet. Stop! Stop! Stop going down, Jesus. I need to get a new controller. Claire being a Lucas main in Smash? Oh my god, what would their Smash Brothers be like? What's their Mario? What's their Earthbound? Cause like, you know, they don't know what a human is. God, so man, that would just be more or less giving every Smash character a persona, more or less. Is Bowser the same? Allison mains literally any sortie. Oh, God. I just gotta kill this thing fast. Speed up. What is, over here, dummy? What is, Melody main? Beverly main's Peach, and she isn't very good at the game, but if she lands one successful side B on Claire, she has the advantage. Ba 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 ba. Not me with my fucking Digimon autism, but I go left! But I have been thinking about, what kind of Digimon the characters would have. Gonna do time heals some wounds. And then kiss Faith. Melody is like Zelda or Marth main. That's funny to me because their skill sets are completely different from each other. Now the big question, does Jody even play? Jody mains Ganondorf because Claire said he's easy. She mainly uses his grabs and smashes. Oh my god, I finally get to use Righteous Blow. That doesn't really do a lot. Motherfucker ran away! Bitch ass! I wasn't even done with my attack yet. Bitch made. Allison is like the only member of the main group who can actually manage to be a problem for Claire. God, I wish this game could get like comics made for it. Because Claire's just kind of living proof that estrogen makes you better at fighting games. Yeah. The best fighting game players you'll find are either sweaty basement dwellers or trans girls. And then taunt. God, one of these days I really want to commission art for... I really want to commission art for this game. It would be the, it would be everyone boosting Allison, more or less. Allison holding a sword that's being, elementified by Jody. Claire using her attack boost spell on Allison, and Melody giving Allison a smooch. Melody giving Allison a smooch on the cheek. Because Claire's just oh wait, I already read that. Don't mind me, I'm dumb. I have dementia. Probably, maybe. I wouldn't doubt it. I'd probably have Jody giving her speed up with Chronomancer instead, if it's like everyone buffing her. I guess fair enough, but I usually give like, this is my 4th playthrough, and on all of them I've given Jody the Spellblade book. So I suppose you could say I'm a little bit biased in my idea. Whoa! Too far. I need to see 8 million animatics and animation memes for this game like yesterday. Yes! It is a crime that there is not a huge animation meme community for this game. This is such an underrated game. I remember I showed this game to one of my friends, and she was like, oh yeah, it looked kind of cute, and I was like, yeah, it's like an RPG Maker game, and she's like, oh, it's an RPG Maker game? Let me guess, it's like one of those games where it's like the story is supposed to be the draw of it. I'm like, yeah, like it's like the battle system is like very similar to Earthbound, but the story itself is just really fucking good and cute and silly and fun and awesome. And she's like, I guess I can give it a try. And then she got the game, and a couple weeks later, we were talking, and I asked her, oh, how's SLARPG going, by the way? And she's like, oh, I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite games ever. She was so dismissive when I said, like, yeah, it's an RPG Maker game. And then she played it, and then... It's so funny. Honestly, this game is, like, the best birthday present I ever got for myself. Right, yeah, still attacking. I can attack you, and then I can use crack in the armor on you. Because fuck you! Fuck you mean dodge? Never judge a book by its cover, don't make your mind up so... Don't make your mind up too soon. Crack in the armor. Fuck you. God. Who's fucking yapperets outside? I've never heard that loud of a... I've never heard that high of a yip before. That's from a Thomas song? Like the tank engine? Yes. Oh. I'm gonna be for real. Yes, Mr. the Tank Engine himself. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be for real. My experience with Thomas the Tank Engine is like 3 episodes I watched when I was like much younger. The most of the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff I know is because of the some videos I saw other people doing, like Edake's video on Thomas the Tank Engine. Did Tomska do one? I feel like Tomska did one. I know he did one on Barney. Man, those monster attacks sure do sting when Melody's not around to heal them. You're telling me. We had a bunch of VHS tapes when I was young, and a lot of it just kind of stuck with me. Ah, man, I'm thinking about, like, the VHS tapes I had. A lot of them were, like, older cartoons, like Betty Boop, Felix the Cat. Quite a few of them were stuff that I had taped over, so I had tapes of, like, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, the usual, like, Saturday morning cartoon lineup from, like, 4Kids, Foxbox, Kids WB, ABC Kids. Had some Rugrats VHSs. They were... Does anyone else remember, like, the weird neon orange fucking VHS tapes for, like, both Nickelodeon shows, but also, like, shows for very young kids as well? Because I know, not all of them, but a lot of the VeggieTales VHS tapes that we rented were fucking bright-ass orange. Now I had Ken and Claire being a Thomas fan. No, she's got autism now! I say as if I don't have it. Speaking of Melody, did something happen with you two? Don't worry about it. Easier said than done. You two went from hopeless puppy love to not even speaking to each other overnight. You mean she didn't have autism already? To be as interested in magic as she is, yeah, she probably already does have it. Yeah, okay, we had a fight. Barely even a fight, we raised our voices. I said some stupid crap in a moment of weakness, and it just made Melody feel bad. When I realized what I'd done, it was too late. Well, what kind of stupid crap? Like how I was thinking about quitting and how I didn't think we should be the ones to face Verena. I mean, we can't face Verena. I know, that's not the point. I was just worried that I pushed her too hard. Joining this guild, getting magic, quitting my job. I've been stupid. I hate seeing her like this. She's had multiple breakdowns this week, and I feel like I pushed her there by roping her into all this. Claire is, like, the most autistic member of the main party. Yeah, I think it goes, honestly, it feels weird to say. I think it goes like Claire, Allison, and then Jody, and then Melody. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but Jody feels more neurodivergent than Melody does. Like, y'all know that, like, super chill autism, you know? Melody's got some kind of anxiety disorder and probably DID. Oh, shit. Allison's got ADHD. Oh, yeah, like, no doubt about that. Well, what's her famous phrase? If I have a disease where if I'm not constantly mildly entertained, I will explode. It's the way she talks about herself sometimes. Claire's autistic, and Jody might also be autistic, but in a different way than Claire is. Very much a different way than Claire is. Like, Jody is just, like, so fucking chill. Alternatively, OCD Jody. I can see that. Like, here's the... I know OCD is, like, a lot more complex. Is complex even the word I'm looking for? Complicated? It's not as simple as, like, a lot of people think it is. It's not like, oh yeah, you know, I have to touch the doorknob 5 times. Like, it's not always that. Like, sometimes it's that. Like, oh, when I'm walking in the kitchen, I always gotta walk on, like, the corners of the tiles, because walking on the corners of the tiles is the most efficient path, or whatever the fuck, whatnot. Like, it's not always that. Like, I know... Whose fucking dog is that? I swear to God, we don't have a fucking yipper around here. That's strange. The way she talks about herself sometimes, wanting to make herself useful, not wanting to seem weak, that kind of thing. For me, it's my brain going guilty until proven innocent. I don't want her to think that she has to go this far in order for me to love her. I already loved her. We all did. Whenever I try to let her know that we can ease up, it just makes things worse. Now she won't even talk to me. I think she hates me. I'm sure she doesn't hate you. Yeah, well, if she does, I probably deserve it. Well, it probably won't... Okay, I know that one. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna have to deal with the yippin'. I am not closing this fucking window, it's way too warm. I'm gonna have to find a way to set up that fucking air conditioner. Oh my god, shut up, please. Y'all don't even know what y'all are barking at. Probably won't help if we keep them waiting. Let's get the rest of those berries. Skip it. Nope, I don't need to go that way. Skip it about and that up. Yeah, okay. No shit. Bum bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, which one of you could use that? We already got one for you. You sure you're not cold? A real knight has to be ready to deal with extreme conditions like this. Oh, please. Who do you think you are, Province? You're gonna freeze her butt off. And Faith's not gonna be happy if we bring her back an assless Jody. Yeah, well, she's already not happy. Huh? I thought you and Faith are still okay. Forget it. I don't need your ribbing right now. No, come on, you know I can turn off the sass. What's up? I'll be fine. My problems are mine to deal with. Right now, I need to be a rock for the team. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Whatever goats your boat. Please, for the love of God, shut up! What are y'all even barking at? There's nothing outside! Jody's autistic, Faith is the one with OCD. That I can see. You know, you have to wonder, are a lot of these puzzles just like naturally forming from the world? Hello, hello, Kyrie! Welcome in. Because, like, not all of these puzzles can just be, like, made by someone, right? Because, like, why would... Like, so this is Zinnia's Mountain. Why would there be all these puzzles around? Unless, like, she specifically designed these puzzles for them to go through. But, like, I don't know, it seems like a lot... No, that would be an interesting thing to explore in a game, actually. Like, a world that just has puzzles that form naturally. What's with the new avatar? Oh, it's not new. I've had this for a while. It's just I'm using this now because I don't want to turn on more lights, because it's fucking hot. It's funny when you remember this is happening concurrently with Melody and Claire's thing. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh. You know, I've had this model since last year's April Fools, I believe. There was an no, not April Fools, Easter, I think. One of the two. Wait, no, did they fall on the same day last year? I can't fully remember. I either had this for Easter or I had this for April Fools. I can't remember which. Was Easter after April Fools? Melody and Claire are having this progressively more tender heart-to-heart, meanwhile Allison and Jody are in slide puzzle hell. I kind of wish they would let us choose which one to go with, like do Allison and Jody first, as opposed to Melody and Claire first, like let us choose like who we want to see. Cool new emote I got. Yeah, you got access to the beans! I'm in Cocoa Melon hell. Eh, fuck it. Fight me, bitch. What? I think the beans has to be my favorite emote. Bun definitely comes up there. Actually, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna let the game do its thing first. Bun, where are you? Here we are. Bun! It's based on my model. I love Bun. Thank you for the hydrate! I literally just took a drink, but I will take another one. This drink I have is getting really watered down with all the ice I put in it. God damn. You know, I think another thing that's so funny about this game is you rarely have to use the lightning element. Ooh, I wonder what their personas would be like. Nope, I'm thinking up too many things. A vending machine all the way out here? I stopped questioning stuff like this 2 dungeons ago. It's probably magic or something. In Digimon, you don't got a question about that shit. You got telephone booths on the beach, you got vending machines and refrigerators and sewers and forests. If you couldn't tell already, I love Digimon. A bit too much. It is my hyperfixation. Eh, fuck it. Fire in the ice dimension. Okay. It is telling me to go from here, but that could be a lie. I know it's, like, not a lie. Boop. And then, if I go that way, it'll turn me down. No. Do. Now, I swear these puzzles were more challenging? But yeah, DID Melody, ADHD Allison, Autism Claire, and Jody, OCD Faith. Beverly probably has something undiagnosed. Allison, what does being a part of this guild mean to you? Huh? Like, for me, I became a knight because I wanted to protect people. To keep the people I love from getting hurt. I thought joining the Paladin Brigade would have caused problems since Faith would be my boss. So instead I started this guild with Claire. But obviously it wasn't that simple. Maybe hearing your thoughts on all this will help put things in perspective for me. What motivates you? I don't know, maybe like my mom, it just sounded fun. I got nothing. Let's see. I have definitely done... I wanted to do something with Melody before. I feel like I did It Just Sounded Fun. I don't entirely remember all the ones I've done. I should probably write down some of the options I've done so that I can, like, do more... I'm always going to do playthroughs of this game. Every year I'm going to play this game. But, like... I definitely need to, like, I want to explore all the different options. I'll just do I got nothing. Yeah, I've got nothing. Sorry. No, it's okay. I did just put you up on the spot. I mean, I'm kind of in it for the money. I didn't want to be stuck in poverty with a dead-end minimum wage woodcutting job my whole life. No more than that. Turns out adventuring's expensive, though. We have to spend so much of what we make on equipment just to keep up. You're telling me. That's not a satisfying answer to your question. That's not a cool creed to live by, I just have bills to pay. It's a grounded answer, though. Either way, if we somehow make it to next week, then I guess I still got a lot to figure out by myself. I should save. I'm in Cocoa Melon Hell. Yep. Ah, man. I love how complicated that looks at first. I was tempted to say BPD for Beverly, actually. Man, you know, okay, actually, that's something I'm gonna complain about for, like, the way BPD is presented in media is bullshit. Like, BPD gets presented as, like, constant mood swings. Someone else, probably. BPD gets presented as, like, constant mood swings of, like, angry, then sad, then angry, then sad, then happy, then blah, 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 blah. But that's not what BPD is. BPD is having, like, long fucking episodes of shit. Like, a BPD episode is typically, like, anywhere from, like, a few days... Yeah, anywhere from... Days? Anywhere from, like, a few days to, like, a few weeks. There we go. That should be enough. Daves. New word, everybody. There you go. The Jadish is coming out. There we go. That should be enough. Great. Let's head back. Is that a shiver just now? Okay, fine. Maybe I'm cold. Come on. Let's make a fire to warm you up before we make the trek back to Zinnia's. A short time later. Maybe Bev just has ADHD too. Hey Jody, from your point of view, why did you and I break up? Whoa, there's some... Where's this coming from all of a sudden? I've just been thinking about it a lot today. We broke up, and like, no hard feelings there, obviously. But now Melody's mad at me too. I'm just wondering, like, is history repeating itself? Am I making the same mistakes all over again? Am I just an idiot who's miserable to date? Well, we were just teens being teens. We thought we knew everything, and even though we were barely out of high school and we were scared of being alone forever, I figured that, hey, we get along great as internet friends. We're both lesbians, we seem compatible. If we're in the same town now, why not give it a shot? And then after a couple months of ups and downs, we realized we knew how to push each other's buttons in all the wrong ways. We weren't giving each other what we needed in a relationship, and so we went back to being friends. I don't know. I don't hold anything against you, it just wasn't right for us. But I wouldn't say what happened between us is comparable to you and Melody. How do you figure? Well, when we started dating, we didn't really know each other all that well, but you and Melody... You and Melody know each other better than anyone, and you were both totally in love for years before you even realized it. Tell me, what does Melody mean to you? She means the world to me. She's always been there for me, and I've tried my hardest to be there for her. Around her, I feel safe. Like, I don't have to impress her, I can just be me, and she understands me. I hope the feeling is mutual. What you two have is really special. That isn't going to just disappear because of an argument or two. I mean, look at me and Faith. We still have our disagreements. Really? I've never seen you two fight. Oh, totally. We love each other, of course, but our lives aren't always completely compatible. I didn't become a knight for Faith, but I kind of figured I'd be working with her more. It didn't work out like that. She's got her responsibilities, I've got mine. We can't always find the time for each other. Sometimes that really stinks. And sometimes Faith has a lot on her plate, and I want to be there for her, but that's just not what she needs. So we've learned to compromise and be clear about our needs. To know when we need to be there for each other and when we need our space. Of course, I don't think my actions this week are really helping things. Oh, come on! You've done nothing but save our butts left and right. Yeah, and I also led everyone into a trap because I ran off to play hero in the desert, which left Green Ridge wide open. And really, everything that's happened is kind of my fault. To be fair, you were told to do that. The most mundane reveal in the game, and yet it's the one that always blindsides. I mean, is it really? Because I feel like they talked about how Jody and Allison were already dating before, weren't they? Or they had dated before, I mean. Really, everything that's happened is kind of my fault. I was supposed to keep Claire from getting into trouble, and I clearly failed to do that. There's no shortage of stupid things I've done lately that have just caused my girlfriend needless stress. I know she's frustrated even if she's good at hiding it. I thought I could be there for Faith and help Claire get the guild going and support you and Melody and make everyone happy all at once. Jody only says she had gotten out of a relationship that didn't quite work out when telling how she got together with Faith. She never said the relationship was with Allison. It might be my brain mixing up details because I have played this game 4 times, or I'm on the 4th time right now. But I feel like it was said earlier that her and Allison were dating. Turns out it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I feel like I've gotten a little off track here. It's fine. Nope. It's fine. It's not like Melody and I are the only ones having a rough week. The point is, relationships take work. That's just normal. I'll have to find some way to make it up to Faith and do better in the future, because we love each other. It's the same with you two. This week has been a lot for all of us. I know it's hard, but if Melody wants some space right now, then maybe that's just what she needs. You've got to give her some time and be there for her when she's ready. Thank you, Jody. That helps a lot. Come on, let's head back to... Hi, Paula. Oh, what now? It sounded like that came from up north. Let's investigate. Paula's the SLARPG version of Jasper from Steven Universe. I can totally see that. Dude, that is another reason why I want this game to have a cartoon. Even if it was just a retelling of the game, that would still be cool to me. Paula! There you are. Whoa, what's going on with your eyes? Are you okay? I'm better than okay. I'm ready for round 2. Come on, enough of this. We already beat you once. Keep telling yourselves that. My job was just to buy time for Verina's summoning, and I did exactly that. The only reason Verina let you go is because she wants to test you. And now I'm here for your pop quiz. Seriously, what is your problem, Paula? Why the hell are you so obsessed with me all of a sudden? You wanna know why? You really wanna know? It's because you're a cheater. I know the truth about you and Amaranth. You two cheated your way into becoming adventurers by stealing Verina's magic. I've known this the whole time. Paula? People like you sicken me. You're no heroes, you're scum. You just think you can use magic to get whatever you want. Well, guess what? 2 can play at that game. I proved my worth in the assault on Greenwich. Bleh. I keep on saying Greenwich. I proved my worth in the assault on Greenridge, and now Verina's granted me more power. And unlike you, I was chosen directly by the goddess of magic herself to inherit this power. Paula, do you have any idea how dangerous that is? Dangerous for you, maybe. No, seriously, cut the crap. You need to get medical help right now, or else you might... You can't run from this, Galetta. If you can't face me like this, then you don't stand a chance against Verina. Now give me everything you've got. I'm taking a drink. Bemoans something the protags use to get ahead as being unfair, only to use it herself and suffer for it. Am I talking about Paula or Jasper? Which, I'm gonna be honest, Jasper's win record is like... Jasper has a bigger win record than Paula does. Like, as scary as Paula is, I am honestly more scared of Jasper. And also, like, god damn it, like, Paula is so hot, but I hate her as a person. Okay, time heal some wounds. Taunt. Okay, and then speed up, kiss Faith. It takes guts to make a character that hot and write her to be unlikable. I mean, to be fair, like, there's a lot of hot characters in media that are just really easy to dislike. None are coming to my mind right now, unfortunately, but, you know, you get it, you know. You all know. Fuck you. Yeah! Sweet. Is that all you... Paula? I knew that much magic would be too much for her to handle. Come on, we can't just leave her to freeze to death. Let's drag her back to Zinnia's. Yes. Paula! Whoa, what happened here? Is she? She's suffering from mana poisoning. It's a common side effect of being infused with too much mana too quickly. A minor case wouldn't be much worse than a hangover, but Paula's so overloaded she's lucky to be alive. She's a total pain in the ass, but Paula doesn't need to die over all this. Can we do anything? Zinnia, would draining some of her mana work? I know a spell for that. Yes, that would do the trick. Come on, come here. I'll guide you through it. Either way, Paula and Jasper have similar arcs. Funny enough, I do think Jasper actually comes out of it more of a better person than Paula does. And that's only because Jasper finally got her ass beat. Like, properly got her ass beat. Meanwhile, Paula, she's gotten her ass beat, like, twice. And she's still just an absolute asshole. Where am I? Don't try any funny business. Oh great, I'm in hell. You're welcome for saving your life just now. Wait, something's missing. Where's my magic? What'd you do to me? You're recovering from a life-threatening case of mana poisoning. You're lucky Melody was here to help me and train your excess mana. Ugh, gross. Don't assume that I owe you or anything. I'd rather kick the bucket than get help from a magic thief like you. Magic thief? Yeah, that's right, I know your little secret about how you got your powers. I've known this whole time. I heard you two blabbing about it back on the hiking trail a few days ago. Boy, did it piss me off. Jab back at Paula! You want me to put that toxic mana back in you and let you fend for yourself? Wow, look who grew a spine. Paula, why are you like this? Why do you care so much about how Melody and Allison got their magic? How does that affect you? And don't just say you wouldn't understand. I've always hated magic users like you. You're everything that's wrong with the world. Growing up, I was told I had a gift. I was strong and smart. I could achieve anything I set my mind to. I was destined for greatness. Yeah, whoever told you that built you up to fail. Like, it's like the whole gifted kid syndrome. You get put into these classes that are supposed to, like, you get put into these classes that are supposed to, like, challenge you because other classes around you just aren't able to do so. Every adult around you is, like, gassing you up, like, you're so smart, you're so talented. And then once you get into the working adult world, you find out, for the most part, once you get into the adult world, you find out a lot of that was just bullshit. Like, I won't lie, there are definitely a lot of kids who do succeed because of that stuff, like, whether it's, like, the support around them, as well as, like, the classes to help challenge them and stuff, because if they're not challenged, then they just don't build up a will to try and push through some sort of hardship. But, like, for the most part, for the most part, if you grow up being told that you have a gift and that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, you're kind of being set up to fail. But natural talent doesn't mean squat when the world's full of weaklings and lowlifes using magic to get whatever they want. God, you know, it never occurred to me before now, but yeah. You saying that she is like Jasper is, like, dead on the nail. You get all the glory while honest, hard-working folk like me are stuck with dead-end jobs. We get the scraps. When I heard Galetta was cheating her way out of that life while I was still stuck in the bottom rung of society, I had every right to be furious. Which is funny, actually, to think about it. Because Jasper, being a court soldier, she's actually a high-ranking member of Gem Society. And even for a court soldier, she is like a cut above the rest. Even Peridot says she's never seen a gem hole like, okay, nope, gem hole sounds bad. What's the word? No, don't rephrase. She's never seen a gem hole as perfect as Jasper. It's glass all the way back. Oh my god, I'm remembering a fucking... It wasn't even that long ago, I saw a comic about someone... no, it was a Greg Pearl comic. It was a Greg Pearl comic, and it was Greg just... using Pearl's pearl. Her ass is glass. You know, Paula, I actually considered inviting you to our guild. You're a good fighter. We could use someone with your skills. As if I'd accept a handout from losers like you. But see, there's the problem. Your personality. Yeah, and that also, like, Paula has both an inferiority complex and a superiority complex. Like, she sees herself as the bottom rung of society, but also she sees everyone else as losers. She sees everyone else as beneath her. And, like, you can't have both. You sure seem fine with taking handouts from Javis and Verena. That's different. Javis told me Verena wanted to take her magic back, and that with my strength I could help make it happen. They recognized me for my natural talent and rewarded me for it. I don't like having to use magic for this job, but it's for the greater good. The greater good. The natural order will be set right when magic's gone. You know what? I actually kind of understand where you're coming from, Paula. Don't patronize me. No, I mean it. I think I finally get you. I know what it's like to feel like what you're... I know what it's like to feel like you're going nowhere in life. To be stuck working yourself to death in a dead-end job for a boss who doesn't respect you and refuses to pay you more than he's legally obligated to. To feel like there's so much out there in the world and that you'll never get to experience any of it because your fate was decided at birth. It sucks. Nobody deserves that. That's why I'm doing my damnedest to get myself out of that life any way I can with the support of my friends. But you don't actually care about that struggle. You don't think that nobody should be treated like that. You just think the world owes you in particular. You want to live in some fairy tale meritocracy land where you're handed the world on a silver platter for your talent, while riffraff like me stay at the bottom. Well, guess what? That ain't happening. I don't care if you think my magic makes me a cheater. Life doesn't need to be a competition, and I'm not weak for relying on others. Gonna snooze the ads real quick, because I don't want them coming up while I'm still doing this. I'm not going to stop fighting for a better life for myself, and for Melody, and for all of us. If you have a problem with that, that's on you, Paula. Wow. You rehearsed that one ahead of time, Galetta? Very moving. Still hate you, but, you know, A for effort. Well, it's been fun, but I have better places to be. We should have checked her pockets before we woke her up. Nah, let her run. I'm not afraid of her. That was a pretty impressive little speech you gave back there. Thanks. Paula just really got under my skin. Did you mean all that? I did. I meant every word. I don't care what they think of me. I'm not just gonna sit around and let those jerks hurt the people I care about. Especially not you. Hey, wait. Does this mean we're talking again? I'm still frustrated. Not specifically with you, with everything, including myself. You have every right to be frustrated at me, though. I'm sorry for saying what I said back on the beach. You know what? I'm curious. For Undertale, more or less everyone has agreed on what characters sound like. I wonder what people think the SLARPG characters sound like. No, I'm sorry for freaking out at you for being honest about your concerns. That wasn't right of me. This week has just been a lot. I don't know. I don't think I can really articulate my feelings very well at a time like this. Oh, I have a fucking list! I'm just wondering, because, like, I don't know, the characters sound like, to me, more or less like the voices that I'm trying to do. I'm also bad at voices, so... Like, for some reason, Jarvis, like, oh, my poor dear, sweet, innocent little boys. The poor dear, innocent, most of an eggs. I have no idea what accent that is. I think it's like a merging of, like, 3 or 5 or something. It's, like, vaguely Eastern European. Yeah, like, for some reason, when I see Jarvis, and I see the way he talks... that is what comes to my mind. Melody just kind of sounds like one of my partners, so I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, fair enough. I do think I'm seeing things a little clearer now after talking to Claire and hearing what you had to say just now. And giving my girlfriend the cold shoulder probably isn't doing any good right now. Allison either sounds like Rainbow Dash or Amethyst. Yes! Yes, absolutely. It's funny you say that. Because I'm fairly certain she's based on Rainbow Dash. Because, Super Lesbian RPG, you probably already know this. Super Lesbian Animal RPG, the alpha for the game was, Super Lesbian Horse RPG, which is a My Little Pony fan RPG game. And it's where, you have Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash who are dating, and they're the first 2 characters in the party. You then have Twilight, who joins in later, who's, you know, we all know Twilight Sparkle, the nerdy one. And then we have Applejack, who joins in later. And Twilight Sparkle is dating Pinkie Pie, and Applejack is dating Rarity. So you got the kind girl with pink hair. You've got the rough and tumble tomboy. You've got the socially insecure magic nerd. You've got the big girl. You've got the restaurateur, pink girl, who enjoys sweets, and then you've got the magic unicorn with the diamond spells. Gotta be real, I've become my own Claire voice claim. Because I ended up developing this kind of nasally voice with a Scottish accent. Scottish accent! Alright, everybody, it looks like ads are about to start here in a moment. If y'all don't want to deal with ads, please feel free to subscribe. If y'all don't want to or cannot subscribe, please feel free to stick around and watch the ads. If y'all don't want to or cannot subscribe, please feel free to stick around and watch the ads. I think I already fucking said that. I'm fucking up so much. The ads are about to start. Either subscribe or don't. Watch the ads. If you want to help beyond that, toss $1 at me through Ko for your Patreon. Shit, I tossed my comb. Hold on a second. Okay. You doing okay? My brain broke for a second. Claire's a Highland cow? Ah, okay. Jody was the first of the Novas I was actually able to form a solid voice claim for, that being Bismuth. Oh, I love that! So, I'm gonna be right back. I need a snack. I need something cold. I'll be right back. Well, I'm sad. I just had to toss away a loaf of bread. I bought that, like... I bought that loaf of bread 2 days ago. Let's see. Claire's a Highland cow. And then Jody was the first of the Novas I was actually able to form a solid voice claim for, that being Bismuth. But man, like, I do love the sound of that. Ads are done for me, so to go with Bismuth as my Jody voice, I also imagine Faith sounding like Pearl. I can absolutely imagine that. I'm really tied to Faith sounding like Rarity, though. Like... like, I really like the thought of her having a transatlantic accent. Alright, back to game. Oh god, it's small. It's also not sized properly. Hold on, are y'all seeing that? Am I just crazy? Yeah, that's not sized properly. That's better. It was ready for me too at first, but then Pearl and Bismuth voices hit. Yeah, fair enough. God, I would love if this game got a cartoon. I would love that so much. By the way, the snack I have gotten today is, it's bread with whipped cream on it and a banana. Beverly is like the bustin', 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 bustin'. Oh god, I can't keep doing that. Bustin'. Thank you for the raid, Super Bunny Bun. Let me shout you out. Everybody, say hello to Super Bunny Bun. He's the superest, bunniest bun to Super Bunny. What were y'all doing? Let's see. Super Bunny Bun. Also, hello Raiders! My name is Jade Bunbun, Moon Bunny VTuber. We are playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG today. I usually don't stream on Sundays, but when I miss a stream, I try to make up for it with a Sunday stream. Was playing a SNES action RPG. Ooh! Illusion of Gaia. That sounds cool. Definitely is like the closest voice I can say for her is Sandy Cheeks. Like, somewhat high-pitched southern accent. You know, it's kind of funny, I actually gave her a, like, I also gave her a southern accent, funnily enough. I missed yesterday, too. Too many people shouting and setting off explosions last night. Oh yeah, definitely. That did not happen for me until about, like... Yeah, you were there for it. That didn't happen for me until about, like, 9, but I was also dealing with a bloody nose. So I couldn't stream yesterday. A lot of people end up making Beverly Southern. She just has that vibe, I suppose. Like, she screams Southern hospitality. In a good way. She screams the good Southern hospitality. I am aware that there is a bad Southern hospitality. Let's just work out the rest later, okay? I'm not clicked on the game. Southern hospitality involves screaming? No. And then there's Mona, who's either Peridot or Dendi from OKKO. I can see that too. Man, if this were to get a cartoon, if it were to be on, like, any of the big cartoon channels, I don't think it could be on Nickelodeon. Honestly. Like, it would either have to be Cartoon Network or the Disney Channel or something. But we both know, like, they all have a bad track record with, like, queer shows. The second there's any queerness, cancel it. Oh, no, actually, maybe not. I was gonna say, could you imagine if it got like a glitch animated show? And then I was thinking about it and I was like, that might not be a good thing. Feels like a glitch thing, honestly. Like, as much as Glitch has helped people, like, get their shows made, they've also kind of just, like, overtaken them. All of Glitch animations are always dark and dystopian, too. I guess they are, yeah, huh. It would have the most annoying fandom, though. Yeah, that also goes into it.
Okay, if you still need some emotional space, I understand. But when you feel like talking about it, I'm all ears.
Thank you, Allison.
I mean, literally, because I'm a...
Come here, you big dummy. Glitch animations have those, too? Yeah. It would have to be... Okay, so here's the thing. For a SLARPG cartoon on Glitch, it would not be able to survive the fucking, like, here's an episode, and then several months of nothing. Like, they would either have to do, like, a monthly episode, or, like, bi-weekly. Because, like, we have seen with the Glitch shows, the vast amount of time between episodes just builds up so much resentment. Huggies! A SLARPG, SLARPG. Super Lesbian Animal role-playing game. I could go for a Slurpee. I could go for a Slurpee too. This is like perfect Slurpee weather. I feel like if I ever did some kind of SLARPG fan series, it'd be more episodic than anything. That'd be cool, be able to see some of their, like, non-big adventures. I love you, Allison.
I love you too, Melody.
Now, we've got a mission to focus on.
I'm right there with you, Mel. But we still don't have a game plan.
Yeah, about that. Claire and I actually have an idea we'd like to propose. I remember the couple of ideas that were posited to Bobby's Tumblr about a hypothetical Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah! I would love that. Find yourself falling. Through what? You weren't sure. Stardust? It's usually Stardust. What is it with the multiverse and Stardust anyway? Why is there so much of it? I hope to one day have a Saturday morning cartoon. Bunbun, you would be perfect for a Saturday morning cartoon. I would watch every I would watch every Super Bunbun episode that came out. By the way, everybody in chat, follow Super Bunbun. He is a super cool streamer and VTuber. He's also super heckin' adorable. He is a superhero bunny VTuber. I'm also sorry for all the pausing that I'm doing in the middle of my talking. I am snacking. Never thought you'd be so sick of seeing the wonders of space in person. For a moment, you miss home. Because there were 2 Tumblr asks talking about stock episode plots, there are now 3 hypothetical episode plots.
Hell yeah. For a moment you miss home, but you know there's no use looking back. You have to keep pushing forward. Speaking of like an RPG getting a TV show, or just a show in general, I heard that Persona is going to be getting a live-action series done by Netflix, and I am cautious about it. Not even cautiously optimistic, just cautious about it. Netflix has a poor track record. Which Persona? Just Persona. It could be like it could be like Persona 1, Persona 2, Persona 3, 4, 5, could be its own separate thing. It could be a retelling of one of the games. Maybe not. We have no idea. One where some magical entity causes any magic-powered machines to go haywire. Domestic life of the villains was also brought up. Hopefully they give it the attention of the One Piece series. Yes, please. But I don't think they will, because their live-action Avatar series kind of sucks ass. And one where Harmony gains a body and Melody has to clear her own name because of it. Let Harmony be... Let a girl be evil, man. You get your bearings and steady your body. Wherever you've brought yourself, this one seems to be another dud. With a few hand gestures, you're suddenly somewhere else. Anywhere else. You zip to a few other planes, finding no signs of life. At this point, you'd be happy to see any solid ground at all. Anything but stardust and darkness. You'd even take an asteroid. You begin to fantasize for a moment about terraforming an asteroid and making yourself a cute little home on it. Okay. It'd be lonely, but anything would be better than this. As you're about to lose your last shred of hope, you zip to a new location and see the sun for the first time in what feels like ages. You're on an island. The sounds of the sea and the cool breeze on your face remind you of simpler times and soothe your nerves. I would also like to know the origins of Verena as well. The sounds of the cool breathing remind you of something just you collapse with a contented sigh and relax for a moment, sprawled out on the grass. You instinctively breathe in the fresh air, even though your body no longer needs to breathe. Much of the island appears to be covered in forest, with several mauve mountains towering in the distance. The sky and the sea are a deep blue, the fluffy clouds a bright white. Higher in the sky, you faintly see the planet you're on has two moons, one larger than the other. Yes, this one with you. How the hell did Verena become what she is? The longest stream streak I've ever had. I put 15 on Jade. Yeah! Thank you for streaking in my chat, Sam. Also, hi, hello. Now put your robes back on. Not wanting to be an intruder, you wonder if there are any locals you can intro yourself. You can introduce, you can intro self, you can intro head. You wonder if there are any locals you can introduce yourself to. Perhaps someone to tell you more about this unfamiliar world. After blinking around the island for a bit, you eventually come upon a large, scaly creature, the likes of which you've never seen in real life. The creature is startled by your sudden appearance and drops an armful of firewood to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, you say. I didn't mean to scare you. It occurs to you for a moment that you should probably be the one who's more startled in this situation. In an effort to be nice, you don't point this out. I'm a bit lost and wanted to ask you a few questions. Is that okay? Sure, I suppose, the creature replies timidly. For starters, can you tell me what planet I'm on? You're kidding, right? You maintain a straight face. Can't even lie, I want to talk more with you about this game. I have too many thoughts about this game, and several of them are spoilery. I shall whisper to you my Discord. You have blocked whispers. You can find me on Blue Sky. bluesky.com/profile. No, that's not right. It's in my About Me. It's in my About Me. You can find it on my About Me. I'll DM you on Blue Sky then. I am Jade Bunbun. All one word. Wow, you really aren't kidding. What's your story? Are you an alien or something? Something like that. Technically, yes. Wow, I've never met an alien before. Well, we call this planet Reverie. You ponder this for a moment. Reverie, huh? That's a new one. It has a nice ring to it, though. DM sent. What's your name? The scaly creature asks. My name is Inia. Nice to meet you, Zinnia. I'm... Is this, Javis? I think it's Javis. Verena! Oh, no, it's Paula. Verena! Hey, Verena! You in there, lady? Hey, there you are. Sorry, I must have dozed off. Never figured a goddess would need so much sleep. Well, my body was specifically modified to handle more magic than you can fathom. It can be tiring. Plus, when you're 1,034 years old, you start to realize how few things are worth being awake for. So yeah, like, she was only 34 years. She was only 34 years old, like, when she first came to the planet. Or, technically, no, she would have been, 21, since it's the year 1013. Yeah, she would have been 21. So... Oh my god, yeah, like, her body was specifically made to handle the magic. She's not a goddess. She's from a different world. She is human. I say is with, like... I say is very hesitantly. Also, a Tumblr as Bobby confirmed that all that armor, cybernetics. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy to have... I'm so happy that someone's popped in who knows a lot about SLARPG, so it's not just me. Magic cyborg woman. So, oh my god, then you gotta think, like, the world that she came from... Like, there's gotta be more than just her who have, like, that same amount of power. Like, there's an entire world, maybe not an entire world, but there's gotta be, like, several people either as strong or, like, congruently strong, not congruently, like, similarly strong as her. And even her power is, like, compared to the gods. Rena's gotta be from some cyberpunk place. Can I just say, I love when, like, cybernetic technology and magic just go, like, hand in hand in a setting. Like, it just, I don't know, it just makes sense. You start to realize how few things are worth being awake for. Actually, okay, so I am remembering. There are 2 games that more or less do this. There is, Asura's Wrath, her body's made of metal, so she's strong, but how cozy are her hugs? I mean, like, yeah, her body is made of metal, but it could be soft metal. Could be soft, plushy, squishy, warm metal. Then what's the good of that power? What's the good of all that power if you can't give hugs? Well, I mean, she does hug her wife, but we'll get into that later. What was I talking about? Right, yeah. So, there are two games that do, like, mesh technology with magic. Like, they don't even explain either of them. It's just they're both a part of the setting. Asura's Wrath and Two Human. You have Asura's Wrath, which she's also infinitely powerful, so she can probably just magic herself a softer body. Probably. She probably already has. It's just, she just hasn't changed the appearance of it, maybe. Asura's Wrath is a, like, y'all know the tale of the Asura within, Hindu mythology? I think it's no, not Hindu. Yeah, I forget. I'm gonna look up. Hold on, y'all stay here. I'm gonna look up what mythology Asura's Wrath takes from, because I don't think it's Hindu. Oh no, yeah, Hindu and Buddhist mythologies. Never fucking mind, I guess. I was right on the first guess. Yeah, you've got, wait, Verena is also I thought Verena was cis. That's cool. God, I keep on getting distracted. Asura's Wrath, Hindu Buddhist mythology. It tells the reverse of the story of so how in Hindu mythology the Asura wanted to usurp the gods because the Asura viewed itself as more worthy of being in charge. The gods didn't like that, so the gods banished the Asura down. The game takes a flip on this, in where Asura is just like a chill guy, but they did a mission, all the gods together, they did a mission that wasn't as satisfactory as they wanted it to be. So they were like, okay, well, someone needs to get punished for this, and they decided to punish Asura for it. And so they sent him down to the underworld, and then, like, thousands of years pass, and he's finally able to get himself out of there. And yeah, like, the world of Asura's Wrath is completely filled with both, like, magic and technology. Everything is powered off of mantra. I know this is just word of God confirmation, but the context here is a little different given there are two explicitly stated canonical trans women in the main party. Yeah. It's like, I always figured, like, so there's, you've got the two traveling bards who are non-binary. God, are Claire and Melody the only ones who I can think of that are, like, explicitly stated as trans? I feel like we've come across other trans characters, haven't we? And then you have Two Human, which takes on Nordic mythology. Melody and Claire, then there's the NB Bards. Is that really it? Noelle's non-binary too? Oh yeah, Noelle! Yeah, you've got Two Human, which kind of does the same thing. It is It uses Nordic mythology. You play as Balder, who originally died from something. I don't remember if it was the Spear of Mistletoe yet. I don't remember if it was the Mistletoe Spear yet. But you play as Balder, you died from something, and you get resurrected using super technology. And so you're more or less like, throughout, you don't look like it, but throughout the game, you are a undead cyborg zombie. Like, no one points this out, you don't really look like it. But yeah. Also, Bobby said that Fauna, an NPC, kinda ended up being trans femme by accident because her designer ended up giving her antlers that. Oh! I mean, that kind of depends. Is Fauna like a regular deer? Regular deer. Is Fauna a deer or is Fauna a reindeer? Because reindeer, the female reindeer will keep their antlers the whole time, whereas male antlers shed their antlers during... Male reindeer shed their antlers during the winter. Which is why all of the reindeer, except for Rudolph, pulling Santa's sleigh are women. Well, if the antlers are the indicator, then she's just a deer. Deer. That's pretty cool. I do like when there are trans characters that are given through, like, context clues. I do feel we live in a time where we do need to have more explicitly stated trans characters. So, both. Both is good. Give us both. No, that's reminding me. I will talk about this with you later, but I have a character in one of my stories who I more or less accidentally made a trans guy. What happened to you? I'd rather not talk about it. Don't make this difficult, Paula. Galetta kicked my ass, okay? Then her girlfriend took away the magic you gave me. Galetta? Allison Galetta? The rabbit? Ah, yes. She's that strong, huh? I suppose this is going to be interesting after all. It was just a fluke. I relied too heavily on your magic and burnt myself out. There's no way Galetta's stronger than me. I'm confused, though. You lost to the enemy, and yet now you're here. They didn't capture you? Hold you prisoner? Torture you for information? Anything like that? No, they're too chicken. They actually healed me and let me get away. Can you believe that? How... strange. I actually have a trans femme reindeer OC. Fun fact. I like to imagine in her universe Rudolph was a trans man. Like, honestly, if they are all dudes, then they would all be trans men. Which, honestly, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. They're all trans guys now. Santa just has an army of trans... Santa just has an army of trans men reindeer at his beck and call. Oh my god, that shouldn't be funny to me, but that is. I smell copper. Good news, my nose is not bleeding. It is fine. How strange. Look, I know this wasn't part of the plan, but if you give me another shot, I know I can, I pushed the button too early, I didn't get to finish that. That won't be necessary. Besides, I've already powered you up once against my better judgment, and it looks like your body just like that. Stop sticking pennies up to it. But I like pennies. Which I'm guessing is why they drained your mana, correct? Doing it again so soon could kill you. This won't, like, affect my standing in the New World Order, will it? Oh my god, relax, it's fine. You've done your part, now just go get some rest before the big show. I'm sure you won't want to miss a thing. Now, where's Jarvis? Still building the actual palace. I think I'll go check on him. You sure there's nothing I can do to help out right now? I don't want to be dead weight. I want to prove my usefulness to you. You've already done plenty, dear. Besides, you aren't exactly going to be striking fear in the hearts of our enemies if you're running on fumes, now are you? Yeah, but I could at least, like, I don't know, help with the cooking or sweep the floors, anything. I have magic to do those things, Paula. What about... Your eagerness to debase yourself is kind of adorable, but it's unnecessary. The graphic design team really did a great job on my emblem. I think it's hilarious it's an upside-down star. I know it's a V, but, like, the triangle behind it makes it into an upside-down star, which I think is funny. I know this arrangement is only temporary, but these planters do add some much-needed color to the place in the meantime. Not nearly as much color as Jarvis usually likes to work with, but color nonetheless. My queen, look! I didn't even realize that part of the star was meant to be a V. Yeah, I just now saw that. I just now saw that. My queen, look! I've just put the finishing touches on this statue of you. Oh my, how marvelous! You really captured my likeness, dear. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. Thank you so much, my queen. The locals were very disparaging of my art, so your words of encouragement mean a lot to me. If you really love it that much, I think I'll start on a second one right away. If you'd like, but don't tire yourself out now. It's quite impressive, but do I always look this tired? Oh my god, it's the boys! Not so killer now, alright. This isn't fair, brother. I'm using the inferior third-party controller. Should've called dibs. Jarvis only made you a few weeks ago. How do you boys already have opinions on these things? Father created us to be highly knowledgeable to aid in your conquering of reverie. Uh-huh. I'm sure all this will be very crucial for the mission. You never know. Shouldn't you boys be out on patrol? We are on break, my queen. Oh, okay, cool. Well, have fun. Hey, do you feel left out, Bigby? Since you don't have hands. Not at all. My ability to manipulate air currents is more than adequate to simulate the fine motor skills required for gaming. Yeah, he already beat Ray twice. Sorry, ma'am. Not now. Gaming. I must focus on the game right now, my queen. Father will be very disappointed in me if my win-loss record dips too low. Oh, hello, Mother. I've already told you, I'm not your mother. No, I didn't mean it like... Look, I'm sorry if I know you're still figuring things out. I just don't want you to get the wrong idea. Aunt, perhaps. Sure, fine. Going back to voice claims for a moment, Helper Jelly is Tanella from the Owl House. Tanella! She has a name? I remember my voice for Verena used to be kind of a prim and proper British lady kind of deal, but then a friend of mine ended up doing a voice for her, and now she's kind of my Verena voice claim now. British lady vibes dissolved in favor of absolute diva. Honestly, I don't even know what voice I am doing for Verena. I think I'm just doing my voice, but with an accent. And I don't even know what the hell the accent is. Here's Jarvis! Ah, good morning, my queen. Or afternoon, I suppose. I apologize for your current accommodations being so rugged, but I'm pleased to report that progress on the palace continues smoothly. It's truly my most magnificent work to date. But please, no peeking just yet. These beast folk are strange, Jarvis. Did you hear that instead of letting her succumb to mana poisoning, they actually healed Paula? Even after fighting her? Who? Paula. The polar bear? Our new recruit? Oh, yes, that one. Am I gonna have to get you one of those spinning children's toys that teach you the names of animals?
I guarantee that I would not retain that information, my queen. As for the beasts healing our recruit, probably some sort of trickery to lower our defenses. Or perhaps they wanted to send our disgraced commander back here as a show of power.
Perhaps.
They also took away the magic you so graciously gave her. That doesn't sound very benevolent to me.
I'm still not so sure, Jarvis. Our opposition just isn't what I expected based on past experiences.
I would still not underestimate them, my queen. But rest assured, whatever they're scheming, there'll be no match for my forces.
Jarvis, the point is to let me test their strength.
Yes, well, I wouldn't want to waste your time with unworthy challengers. I'll be screening them for you.
Well, thank you for the chat, Jarvis. I'll let you get back to work. I think some fresh air will do me some good. Maybe I'll do a little sightseeing, see how my old haunts are doing.
Oh, I'm not sure I would advise that, my queen. I worry that your personal attachments to this place may make this painful.
I know, but I think it's time to rip that bandage off. Well, this place sure wasn't here 1,000 years ago. This place needs to be expanded upon in a game. In SLARPG 2, it needs to be. It probably won't, but it needs to be. The technology certainly seems a lot more modern, but is that thanks to my magic or just the passage of time? Seems as if life has been completely sucked out of this land with magic, though. How dreadful. Wait, the elves here look different. Why are they... Oh my god, is magic being used to raise the dead? This is too much. I need someplace else. As for Jarvis, the voice I tend to land on for him actually ends up being kind of flamboyant British guy with a bit of auto-tune. I do love this. I do love the thought of that. My old gardens. Still as beautiful as ever, but it seems like they've seen better days. But if the gardens are in ruins, then... Oh, come on, Verena. If you can't face this, then you're hopeless. Here goes nothing. This is it. My old magic school. It really was destroyed. Left in ruins since that day. This is where Zinnia... Where... I mean, of course this is the state it's... Of course this is the state it's in. Why did I allow myself to hope otherwise? God, why did I have to come back to this place? What the hell am I doing here? Stupid Verena, stupid!
My queen, I was worried I'd find you here.
I'm sorry you have to see me like this, Jarvis. I thought I'd buried this pain deep down centuries ago, but it's all coming back to me like it was yesterday.
No need to apologize. Permission to speak freely, as a friend.
Of course, you know you don't have to ask.
You've always been a very giving person, Verena. You gave these people so much, just as you've given me so much. You took me in and allowed me to become your second in command. But you've come a long way since that fateful day we found each other in the void. You've grown stronger in spite of it all. I admire that in you. I worry, though, that returning here is making you regress. It's noble of you to want to give this planet a second chance, but these people have done nothing to deserve it. Look around you. Your kindness was wasted on this horrid world. You're right, Jarvis. I wanted to believe that maybe, just maybe, what I did had improved the world after all, in spite of everything. But it didn't. This world really did just use me and discard me. Because I let my guard down. I was soft. I won't make that mistake a second time. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Jarvis. Now come along. We've got preparations to make for the final phase of the plan. So, now that we're all here, we've all... So, now that we're all here and we've all had time to clear our heads, what's this idea you had? Okay. Ease into the proposal.
Well, Claire and I got to talking about Verena, and something seems off. Think about it. Verena had Green Range. Her side had already won, and she let us go. There were no casualties, they took no prisoners, all that effort, and they just left. Why? It seemed like they just did that to toy with us. This is all some big test, remember? That's what she said, but that doesn't sound anything like the Verena that Zinnia told us about. Do you think Verena has other motives? We can sit here and debate Verena's motives all day, but where exactly are we going with this? This might sound crazy, but what if we were the ones to face Verena? But instead of fighting her, we just tried talking to her. You know, she did have some valid points back there about the damage people have done with magic. It sounds like she wants to clean up the environment and stuff. There's common ground there. Exactly. After everything we've learned, I don't think she's out to cause harm for harm's sake. Javas and his goons have been a total menace, though, and they're taking orders from Verena. I know, maybe I'm being naive, but I think the Verena who... So Holly Holotone streamed this game as well, and the voice she did for Zinnia just... I cannot accept any other voice besides that sort of low and soft voice she did. Now, so I don't know who Holly Holotones is, so I'm going to look them up. And... being that she played the game, I just might follow her. Holly Holotones. Oh my god! That's a lot of views! That's a lot of followers! You know what? I'm good. I'm scared. Just Holotones is the channel. Yeah, I'm scowled. She's big. Her Zinnia voice is kind of the Zinnia voice for me. Sick. I think the Verena who bettered all our lives with a single act of kindness is still in there. I was actually imitating her Claire voice for a while before I made her Scottish. Zinnia knows her better than any of us, and she said that something bad happened that would explain why she feels this way. Zinnia, are you sure you can't tell us more? Believe me when I say it would only complicate things further. You're better off not knowing. Regardless, sometimes people who've been hurt don't think they have a lot of options, and they need someone to reach out to them. If we do that, maybe she'll see that there's no reason for us to be fighting in the first place. Zinnia, you'll take... I don't know what happened to Verena since the incident. A lot can change in 1,000 years, and I don't know why she's working with people like Javas and Paula. I've done like 5 different voices for Zinnia this stream, don't worry about it. But I'd like to believe she's still the same Verena I knew. I support this plan. Still, I don't know if you can avoid a fight. There's a whole army standing between you and Verena. Well, if it's a fight they want, it's a fight they'll get. We aren't going to rush headfirst into their base, Faith. We've got a few days. We'll keep training, and we'll find the best gear we can. If we go unprepared, I think we stand the best chance of ending this. Jody? Maybe my word doesn't mean much to you at this point, but I trust their judgment on this, and I'm gonna keep them safe. Well, it sounds like we've got a plan then. Claire, as Guardian of Greenridge, I give you my blessing. I won't let you down, Faith. I just hope this hunch you have about Verena is correct. Before you go, I've got a few gifts for you that will help you with these tasks ahead. First, for Melody, I've trained many spellcasters over the years, so believe me when I say I know a talented healer when I see one. However, it seems like you have a lot on your plate. One of my signature spells shall help you clear your mind a bit in battle. Dragon's Cure! The spell consolidates your status restoring spells like Herbal, Cure, and Purify into one spell. Wow, thank you so much, Zinnia! I also want to give you this key. It will let you reach Verena on the tallest mountain on the island. Blah, 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 blah. You open some other specifically marked doors where I've stored items in case of an emergency too. You'll find those all over. One door in particular guards something helpful for reaching new areas around the island. Seriously, we can't thank you enough for all your help here, Zinnia. Are you sure there isn't anything we can do to return the favor? Oh, I'm just doing my job, dear. Now, if you want to train, then I suggest you seek out more experience in the field. I'm sure there are people all over the Sapphire Islands who could use your help in a time like this. If the number of possibilities seems daunting, I bet a fortune teller could help narrow down your options. If you want more training from me, though, feel free to talk to me anytime. I've got a little extra credit assignment for you if you're interested. But that's entirely up to you. For now, class dismissed. Final battle has been updated. So, what was that extra credit assignment you had in mind for us, Zinnia? Ah, I'm glad you asked. If you're interested, just step into that other room over to the right. The door's open now. It's the training room! Welcome to my personal paddle simulator. This should be the perfect place for you to practice. This room is able to magically morph to suit your needs, and it can also generate simulated foes for you to fight based on your memories. Just touch the crystals and you'll have rematches with the boss-level foes you've previously fought. It's only a simulation, though, so if you change your mind, you can flee from these battles. This is incredible, Zinnia. Thanks for letting us use it. Yeah, no kidding. You just have this in your house? I mean, I've trained a lot of Guardians. I'm not gonna have them sparring in my living room. You know what? I want Zinnia to kiss Alphys. You know, if we had access to this place a few days ago, it probably would have solved a lot of problems. You're never gonna let me live the basement dungeon down, are you? I hear you've been working on a bestiary. If you missed some entries in the scrambled areas you previously restored, you can use this to visit recreations of the corresponding monster dens. I've also got one for the Flory Mountains in case you already cleared out all the monsters here during your previous training exercise. Would you like to simulate a monster den? Nah, I don't do monster dens. Alright, with that... Is the music quieter now? What the fuck? Yeah, it's like super fucking quiet. Anyway, so I'm gonna call stream there. Thank you for the hydrate, Meryl! I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pronounce that first part. I think it's just outside of Zinnia's place that the Amber Woods theme gets quieter. Yeah, I'm gonna call stream here, everybody. Meryl or Merol. Merol. Yeah, I'm gonna call stream here. Let me, whoopsie. Things are happening. I'm scared. Thank y'all, everybody, for showing up. I hope y'all have had a good time. You have been at it for 3 hours. Usually I go on longer than this. Usually my streams are from 5 to 9 or 5 to 10. I usually don't stream on a Sunday, though, which is why I am calling it early. So, yeah. Calling the stream here. My next streams are going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like they should have been last week. It's gonna be Tomodachi Life on Thursday and more SLARPG Friday and Saturday, which, given how much time usually goes on in the game, I will most likely finish the game on those 2 days. Alright, let's see who to raid. Oh my god, someone is playing My Little Pony. You know, it's been a while. I'm gonna raid Revi. So, Revi is a friend of one of my friends. She is playing My Little Pony Magic Princess. Raid Revi VT. There we go. I haven't seen that game in ages. Alright. Thank you everybody for showing up. I hope y'all have had a good time tonight. If y'all like what I do, feel free to subscribe over on YouTube, follow my Twitch. You can also follow me over on Tumblr or Blue Sky, though I would recommend Blue Sky more. That's the place where I do most of my updates and stuff. I'm more active there. Project updates, stream updates, life updates, all that sort of stuff. If you really like what I do and you want to help me out financially, which you are not obligated to do so, you can toss $1 at me through my Ko-fi or Patreon, link in the description below on YouTube, or my About Me on Twitch. You could subscribe to me on... Yeah, you can subscribe to me on Twitch, toss some bits at me, whatever the hell you want to do. You can also support some items that I have up on Throne, throne.com/Jade Bunbun. I've got stuff up on there that can help out the stream, or just little personal stuff like toys or snacks. But beyond that, yeah, I hope you've all had a fun time. I'm gonna hit the raid now button. Hope y'all stay safe, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.